Nice.
I heard a breach in the door. This is a lot quieter.
A noise? What? Who's there? What? I hear something. Someone there. Oh, ears play tricks on me again. Hearing stuff. What is it?
Nice.
Where'd you go? Huh? Gonna find you? Gonna kill you! Hey! You disappear! You fair! I'll put your head! Die! You know it!
Go ahead.
That mechanical animal lacks sufficient capability to
Hi, Daddy.
travel. What's the point?
When are you coming home?
Go ahead and hide.
You work too much.
This
I want you to
room
read to me
is
again.
totally untouched by the ravages. of
Mommy
the
says you're helping all the horsies find good homes. Take care of them, okay? I love you. Oh, Buttercup says she loves you too. We miss you. Come home soon. Hey.
Ah,
A smart soldier is
waste my
always
time.
prepared.
Wounded!
Tango down.
I can smell you out there, little snake. Soon, you and...
Got it.
Come out, wherever you are! Human, I got a treat for you. Huh? What's that? Something there. Just stand still!
We're being stalked. Hear that?
Your time!
Damn it, Nate, where are you? After today's meeting, it's going to take a miracle to salvage the site contract, and you decided to take the evening off? Look, I wanted to keep the old man out of it, but what can I do? He called me out in front of the board. I had to fire him. Where do you stand, Nate? Are you with me or with him? I want you in my office Monday at 9 sharp. We can discuss the contract, or we can discuss your resignation. It's up to you.
What, scared
There isn't much
already?
left to properly identify these remains.
Got it.
Come on, sooner or later.
Remain vigilant. I know they're still here.
Standing down.
Tegan.
Immediately.
Were you successful?
Yes, sir. The crops will be...
Good work. Here are your plenty of farms out there. If these farmers...
Maybe later.
All right.
Hesitating to pull the
That
trigger on
location
any of the
better be
Commonwealth
cleared out.
scum can be fatal.
Affirmative.
That's what I like to hear. Plenty more locations out there that need clearing. Whenever you're ready for another op, you know where to find me.
Halen,
Our scribes are pretty excited about what you may be able to recover. I hope you found the artifact.
here it is.
Good work.
Right.
Tech will always be. Report back to me when...
Can't do it.
That's all right. When you're ready, I'll be...
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there.
Drink all you want, but we need to stay focused.
Yes.
I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
Put down the gun, Crocker.
Over? For Doc Crocker? Why would it be over for the brilliant surgeon everyone loves? He never makes mistakes or loses patience. He just makes people happy.
You killed a man, Doctor. You're gonna pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
I'll be surprised if he surrenders peacefully.
I did it, didn't I? I killed a man. Oh God. Well, there's so much blood. So much blood all over me. can fix anything.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
You owe me an explanation, Doctor. Your partner was cutting Earl Sterling up into, little pieces.
Cutting him up into... Why would he? Oh, wait. The facial reconstruction surgery. If he really did go through with it, and it went badly, Dr. Crocker was willing to go that far to protect his reputation?
What are you gonna do now, Doctor?
Now, I have a report to file, a mess to clean up, and you should get going. A medical professional should be the one to handle all this contamination.
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral.
It's a shame these people have to live in fear. He took the honorable way out.
Miss Perkins.
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
I tracked Kenji's daughter to a synth refuge up north, near Far Harbor. She's back home, safe and sound.
That's great. We don't often get to bring people good news. It's a nice change of pace. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
Ellie.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl's not doing a lot of running anymore. Being chopped to bits by Doc Crocker will do that.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the dugout inn know what happened. Thanks again for...
Ellie.
Thanks again for closing out the Nakano case. You never know where some of the hard ones are going to take.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Help!
They're gonna kill me. This is... They're gonna kill me. This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Help!
They're gonna kill me. This has been a pre-recorded...
Not getting past me. Target eliminated. We may have... We've got company.
evil walks the streets of Boston. One man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent.
Hey, Cleo.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference.
Let's see what you have.
Let's sketch you.
I carry the best alternative medicine products in the Commonwealth.
Sick with fever
Interested?
and still suffering.
Mistress of Mysteries, no. I'm all right. But the mayor...
Hi.
AJ's connected with
Almost
powerful
sinister blood, old
friends.
friend.
Don't be a sap.
No,
Play
dear
nice.
heart. The shroud stumbled.
We ain't the
The
only friend that
mistress
AJ
maneuvered.
You
I knew
follow?
of the mayor's misdeeds for many days. I followed
We
him
ain't
to
the
that
only
fateful
friend
meeting with
AJ.
Fat Face. I was about to.
Attention! Silver Shroud and Mistress of Mystery! This is Chief Corcoran of the Boston Police Department. We know you're in there. You are both wanted in connection with the murder of Mayor Murphy. Come out with your hands up!
It would seem that our leaving the scene of the Scala slaughter was terribly timed. Incurring the wrath of Boston's finest is an unfortunate and unexpected annoyance.
Unexpected by us, maybe. But perhaps not by... Fat Faye. I'm starting to see into his twisted plan. Damn this gunshot wound.
Look, heroes, we can clear this up. Come out now unarmed. I'll see that you two get the best lawyers in
Hey,
the
Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in good neighbor?
Excuse my assumption that even
Dr.
the most
Amari?
astute
You're back.
attorney
The
couldn't
glowing
help us
sea.
now.
Virgil.
All right,
What happened?
mistress. We must away
Do
from
you
your
know
day.
anything about decoding courser chips?
A courser chip. You fought a courser. Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They are called the Railroad.
The railroad?
They help synths escape the Institute. I don't know who they all are. Usually an agent of theirs just shows up with someone who needs new memories. One of them gave me a code phrase. Said it would help me find them if there was ever an emergency. Follow the Freedom Trail.
Any idea what the code phrase means?
I'm not sure. But I remember there was a pre-war landmark with a similar name. Hopefully they've placed other clues to tell you where to go after that. Hidden somewhere in plain sight. That's how they think.
All right.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have.
News! Radio! Max, boss, she's alright.
Using a skateboard or something?
It's Candy. And yeah, of course I'm alright. I'm just a young, dumb girl in love with a handsome, dangerous man.
Brother. Alright.
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters.
That's all of them. Fat Faye's mobbots have been sent back to the mechanical hell that spawned them.
Another one of
Yes,
you mercs
my
looking
caller,
for a
Charlie.
Make way for paying customers.
Robotic health
Want a
bomb
pint,
thing.
mate? You're here for Magnolia. Better drink up.
For he
Got no
himself
tolerance for
presented the
freeloaders here.
Someone else. What's on tap?
Well, ain't no mandolin lager, but it's cold, it's wet, and
Dearest mistress of
I'm looking for someone.
Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
Technological know-how to construct such clockwork calamities. I'm not hiring her. I'm gonna kill her.
You serious? Sarcasm sometimes bungs up me processes. In that case, she's got a flat just south of Good Neighbor. Water Street Apartments. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good luck.
Hey, buddy. It's good to see you.
You felt my legs.
We need to have a conversation.
But I still got
Do
my
I know you?
No. but you got my attention by poking your nose into my business. Specifically by shooting up a place called Parsons State Insane Asylum. A place that happens to be owned by my boss.
What do you want from me exactly?
I took the trouble of tracking you down because I'm always looking for people that can handle themselves in dangerous situations. Seems like you may fit the bill.
Shall I?
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid. By the way, I'm Edward, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
So bad out here on the fringes, but fuck me, there's nothing but mean, raiders and gunners for the win. And the occasional death crawling out.
Over a pit of fire. Reminds me of our adventure against mistress.
Indeed, stalwart Shroud. But that malformed murderer was but a muppet compared to the malignancy of the Mechanist.
Malignant, am I? No, mistress of mystery. What you mistake for evil is actually enlightenment. Only I, the Mechanist, truly understand the folly of humankind. The flesh is weak. Metal is the future of Massachusetts. The only future you have is a long nap in a deep hole, Mechanist. To me, you're just another two-bit hustler with delusions of grandeur. And by the way, you're not fooling anyone with that cheap getup. You're as human as the rest of us.
Stalwart Shroud, glance skyward and see. Our newfound friend, the head of the bodiless bot. And it would seem he's biting through our bindings.
Hey, down there, Mechanist, you robot wannabe. Remember me? No? I didn't think so. That's the problem. Hey. You made me, but you didn't love me.
There you are, you little...
You hear that? There's a little bitch. I'd just leave that if I were you.
You're a fucking machine, Dan. Nice to have you at my back.
Fools, all of you! Attack my robot children! Destroy these interlopers! The robots are advancing, and our weapons have been confiscated. So, fisticuffs it is then.
And furiously blew
By order of our master, the Mechanist, you will be destroyed. Destroy and...
And that, is the last of them. Now, for the Mechanist. But where did that vile ruffian escape to? Hey, Silver Do-Gooder, it's me, the head.
If I had the right gear, we could team up. You'd be the Silver Shroud, and I'd be your sidekick, the Mistress of Mystery. They win again.
Excuse me. Some very bad people may be coming. It's not safe here.
episode of Slaying in Scully Square.
Just down this alley.
To the pony?
Idiots are coming.
Let's see what's in this fancy. Nothing. Payment, no cash, it's worthless. Get his wallet. Looks like this has gotta have something.
Alright, let's see. $20, a driver's license. Oh man, we done it this time. You know who this is? We just wasted Mayor Murphy.
What? The Mayor Murphy? What the blazes was he doing up here? Up in Scully Square?
A mystery, to be sure.
Who said that? Show yourself.
You have murdered a man in cold blood. Justice must be served.
I ain't afraid of the Silver Shroud. You hear me? Come out and I'll do you like I did the mayor.
Death has come for you, evildoer, and I My work here is done. Or is it? What brought you to Scully Square, Mayor Murphy? A journey that left you dead and Boston leaderless. Why venture? The mystery of Mayor Murphy.
This church is famous, I guess? Or was before the war? I don't really know. It doesn't seem all that special to me. Need backup!
I don't think we're...
Scumbag slug. But you're sick with fever and still
Go away. Mistress of Mysteries, no.
I told you to go away.
But the mayor.
Let me in. Edward D.
Oh, it's you.
Search it carefully.
Good.
No, dear heart. The shroud stumbled. The mistress maneuvered.
Let's go meet the boss. Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to. Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Edward said you needed to talk to me before he...
Yes, Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat. Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I'd like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Are you talking about aliens? UFO?
No. That's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
You think aliens created human civilization?
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to the commonly understood founding cultures. Sumer, Egypt, Assyria. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending her to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
What was all that about?
Don't worry about it for now. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. You know the old insane asylum you shot up? There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the... You all set then?
I have some questions.
Shoot.
What's this missing package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case. You don't need to worry. You all set then.
What's this missing package?
It's a metal... Anything else?
Why does Jack have people guarding an old insane asylum?
I don't mind you asking questions. As long as you don't mind me not answering them. If it was important to what I was asking you to do, I'd tell you. Are we good here?
Nothing else.
Okay.
Oh, it's you.
Got a minute?
Yes?
I was intrigued by your theory about an ancient alien civilization.
Actually, it was my father's theory. Now proven beyond doubt, although only to me, unfortunately. There aren't many archaeology journals publishing these days.
You have proof?
Enough to satisfy me. He only made a single expedition to the Lost City, but he brought back enough to show beyond a doubt that the city he found wasn't made by or for human beings. Millennia older than the earliest human civilizations, but with technology that seems to have surpassed our own. And yet, everything about it is strange, disturbing geometries, tools not made for human hands, carvings that hint at dimensions beyond our own.
What was your father's?
He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed by a cataclysm is shared by many widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city, buried beneath the sands of the empty quarter of the Arabian desert.
You said your father found...
Yes, he spent years looking, and was widely ridiculed by the so-called experts. I'm ashamed to say even I doubted him. But in the end, he found it. A lost city, buried in the sands of the Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia.
I wanted to ask you about...
All right.
What's going on at that old
I carry out some of my research there. That's all you...
The more I know, the better I'll be at my job.
Well, I suppose that may be true. My father is confined in Parsons. For his own safety and everyone else's. He became dangerously unstable after handling an ancient artifact he found in Arabia. I've spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him. Any more questions?
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the whole world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
How's that possible? The war was 200 years ago.
One of the effects of my father's illness was a slowing or arresting of the aging process. So, yes, he is well over 200 years old, as you suspected. Any more questions?
Quite a place you've got here. Amazing that...
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can. Any more questions?
I've got to get going.
All right.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward said you might know where to start looking for the package that went missing.
Oh. So this package... Pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Who are these guys? Raiders?
Sure. Assholes with guns. Although it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kinda like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
Negative visual on the target. Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadow.
I nabbed a mini-nuke the last time I was in here. Might be why Deacons never asked me
Missing,
back.
Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No, but that
Your
doesn't
sister
mean...
is missing and I want her found. What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
I'd be happy to send someone to look for her, ma'am. It's not...
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogene. Again.
Imogene is out there somewhere, maybe even lying dead in a ditch,
I've worked
and
with
you
Deacon
don't
before.
even care.
I'm not
stand
going
up
to
guy.
have
No
Edward
bullshit.
drop
You can
everything
trust him.
just because Imogene decided to take a lover again.
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister? I don't think you're even listening to me, Jack.
She's a grown woman. She's perfectly capable of looking after herself.
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
I don't care what happens to your sister.
Mother, will you let it go, please?
I insist you send someone to find Imogene.
I'm not Imogene's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone, that's her business.
If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogene.
If she wanted us to know where she went, she would have told someone.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to
Nothing
Imogene right
good
now.
can come
We've
of
been
this
over
place.
this, Mother.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right now.
Mother,
Did you cut off, or what?
Just some raiders that amp.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you...
I insist you send someone to find
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
even care.
She's a grown woman. She's perfectly capable of looking after herself.
I insist you send someone to find Imogene.
Mother, will you let it go, please?
Imogene is out there somewhere, maybe even lying dead in a ditch, and you don't...
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Do you know where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be
Hancock.
So, you ready to get this show on the road?
You still interested?
I think I could do with some.
Let's do it.
Done.
Just down this alley.
Lady,
Well,
I need to be a lot more high or a lot
Hey,
more
Hancock.
drunk. Dropping bad guys, leaving business cards. That's fun and all. But you walked into something a whole lot bigger. Those lowlifes you've been taking out for Kenny Boy, they all belong to the same asshole. And that asshole's gonna want some good old-fashioned
not so
revenge.
fast, fancy pants. Your wallet.
So, who is this asshole?
His name's St. John.
Hand 'em over.
He's taken 2-bit Raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now. But if left alone. I happen to know where some of his other boys are. Smiling Kate operates outside of Bunker Hill. And Northy's got a pad over at Prospect Hill. You take them out, and maybe we can find out where the big guy himself is stashed. Good Neighbor'd rest a whole lot easier with him out of the picture.
You don't know where he...
No one does. He's a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. But you keep poking his people with a machine gun, and he'll come out of hiding.
So, tell me about him.
Raiders are ruthless, but St. John, he's in a hole, leveled some farms, napalmed his own men to end a couple enemies. But besides his dark deeds, no one knows him. If he ain't dealt with now, in a couple years it may take an army to end him.
I'm up for some...
You know you're all right. You take care of St. John, and I'm...
Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud.
Entertainment.
Subsidiary of Galaxy News Network. Galaxy News.
You're blocking my light, though.
Charlie.
Oi, we got beer.
The streets of Boston. One man
Do you know Imogene?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people she might know. Magnolia! Gal, what's a word?
Hancock, citizen.
Slowly now. Reveal yourself.
Silver Shroud. Fret not.
Excuse me, miss.
It's only
what's the matter, sweet?
Mistress of Mystery.
Don't.
What brings you to Scully
I've never heard that song before.
I did. Everything I sing is an original. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? You're a survivor, aren't you? I bet the whole world. So what brings a woman like...
Here, let me show you.
What are you?
We're all trying to forget something, aren't we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions.
I was wondering if
Oh, really? Go on.
It would seem our mayor
me,
was involved
And
in a
then
rather crooked caper.
music.
He was here to meet with
I
some
knew you were something special, all right?
So, Mr. Mayor, I hope you found the place all...
Do you know
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seemed like a body that...
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking their life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Grace.
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Imogene.
No.
Do you happen
We'll
to
let
know
our
where
quarries
that
bleed for
preacher
now.
fella came from?
That bullet must be
Brother
removed.
Thomas.
And you're
Yes,
bleeding.
that's right.
badly.
The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Back to my...
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop
Hush
bothering
now,
customers with
Stone
that
Shroud.
salvation
I'll take you to my parlor.
racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella. You're looking for me? What can I do for you?
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does, on a heavy wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage, I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are. Was there anything else?
Whitechapel Charlie's been here a long time, I take it.
Well, he never talks too much about his past. Neither do I, really. I guess that's why we get along. You should get to know him, though. Order a drink first. He always wants to talk business after someone's had a few. And was that all?
Come on, tell me.
You really want to know? It's all in the songs. Everything. Now, can I help? Let me get my coat. I haven't been out on the town in too long. Thank you. I'm afraid my first love is always going to be the stage, though. I hope you understand. I just can't get too attached. I'll see you around, good neighbor. When I'm up there singing, I'll be thinking of you.
Hey, Magnolia.
I have to head back.
Hi.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
You don't know? They didn't tell you?
Tell me what? What is it? How did you get through these last 200 years untouched?
The Vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth,
The decay and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
Are there any other ghouls?
You mean crazy Kent and nothing bothers me, Daisy? Yeah, there's a couple of us. But no one from the neighborhood. No one from Vault Tech. They just left me there.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement, once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault Tech sales experience.
Hey, you know you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? Okay, I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right?
Uh-huh.
I've heard some weird things.
Hell yeah!
Who's next? I'd do the same if I was in as much trouble as you.
Kendra and Delancey are 6 feet under. The Silver Shroud claimed the hits. Northy, St. John wants you to keep up the recruiting efforts. We need more warm bodies after we deal with the costume. And don't worry, Kate's gathering a bunch of meatheads to take the Shroud out. The boss ain't happy. Now's not a time for failure. He's getting personally involved. He's gonna pay the Shroud's flunky friend a special visit in Goodneighbor. After he's done with that, he'll check in. He'll expect results.
Do you believe in aliens?
Stranger things have turned out to be true.
Got it.
Hell, this one's got it.
Another day, another dead fucking raider. You should be running the other way, dumbass. You'd think raiders would run when they see us coming.
What? Theater bug?
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll...
No. Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
What happens?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got...
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous.
I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Need anything?
No. I didn't bring anything worth taking with me. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Don't think I've ever eaten a meal on something this heavy, let alone walked on it.
Aim for the head.
Hey, you dog meat.
Time to collect.
Yes. Irma.
Oh, it's you. Oh, sugar. I told Kent all that hero stuff was going to get you both killed. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What happened to Kent?
They took him. Raiders. Nothing but bloodlust in their eyes. We couldn't stop them. When they took him away, they left you a message. Just listen to Kent's radio station. It keeps playing it over and over again.
If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud, meet me at Milton General Hospital.
Don't do it, Shroud. It's a trap. Save yourself.
This is just a waiting room. Is there something others?
What was that?
Poor Raiders.
Hell no!
You'd think Raiders would run when they see us coming.
What the fuck is that?
We did it again. We killed all those poor Raiders.
Disappearing act, huh?
Basement.
Sweet.
Hey, I got You're gonna wish this was a nightmare. Come on.
I don't like surprises anyway.
Second floor.
Time's
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that? Who?
That's it.
Shroud! I want to talk with you! Just say it again. Hold, assholes. If anyone turns...
And we get to see what's inside.
You're not...
Kent.
I've never been so happy to see anyone in my entire...
Really? Are you alright?
My leg is killing me. But it could have been so much worse. I just give up. On all of it. Crime fighting just isn't what I thought it'd be.
Really? After all this, you're just giving up?
I knew it was bad out there. But this? I don't even think the Silver Shroud himself could fix this disaster area.
If you just quit, and...
You're right. I'm going back to good neighbor. Really, thanks for saving me.
Right? Hey.
So down goes the big bad St. John. We get to walk that tightrope of freedom one more day. Take this for the effort. You've done plenty of work. Ah, Ken, my man. Why the long face? You got what you wanted.
I was tortured. Almost died. It's not like the radio plays at all.
Hey, who hasn't been tortured from time to time? The price of throwing down with the man is always a few scars. Pick yourself up. Good neighbor's just a bit safer thanks to the two of you.
With all we've accomplished, would you have done anything different, Kent?
No. Well, maybe I would have locked the door. Thanks, guys. I've been thinking about what you and Hancock said. I've decided I can't give up, but I'm no fighter. Maybe at least I can keep tinkering, though, to try to make your Shroud costume even better.
What sort of upgrade?
The armor plating is good, but it could be better. And maybe I can make a few other improvements.
Then let's do this.
Oh, sorry. I can't do nothing now. I'll fire up my radio when I have something for you.
Oh, I see you every night, and I'll woo you every day. I'll be your regular mama, and I'll put my guns away. Oh,
of a bitch. You never see a feral. Without friends.
Damn it! Worthless bastards. Scattered like rad roaches the moment they saw their first ghoul. I've spent months prepping for this op. There's no way I'm backing out now. That treasure will be mine. Even if I have to dig it up with my own bare hands.
Nice. No use. Not without the card. Got it. Sweet. There we go.
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain. Within the walls of this time capsule, you, our descendants, will find the items and mementos we treasured in the year 2077. To you, 200 years in the future, these relics may seem quaint, but we hope that they will remind you of our place as we lay the foundation for the world in 2077. So we wish you well. Will lay a foundation this is for Mayor future generations. Park. May that for the town of Jamaica Plain.
Yes. That's it.
Nice.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
You win again.
Chained on the other side.
Barrel.
Welcome to the treasures of Jamaica Plain. Within the walls of this time capsule, you, our descendants, will find the items and mementos we treasured in the year 2077. To you, 200 years in the future, these relics may seem quaint, but we hope that they will remind you of our place in history and your own. As we laid the foundation for the world in which you live, so you too will lay a foundation for future generations. May that future be bright.